everyone. I am Oracle Unicorn, and welcome to Messages of God with Unicorn. That is what it is, because I couldn't do from. Apparently, another channel has that, so I was like, Messages of God then? Alright, that works. Because it used to be Shaman Khan messages. Well, we're just going to do Messages with God. Because I gave my life over to God, so we're just giving the whole thing over to God, right? Ask for forgiveness, relating to the fact that this is seemingly magic, is supposed to be magic, kind of into magic. Hey, whatever it is. This is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Put some things in your back pocket. You might never know who else, or you never know you never know whenever you might need it. Be sure to check your moon, rising, and Venus signs as my videos do cross connect. We can find that out on astrologycafe.com. You do need the time of your birth for it to be accurate. All right. And this is a general reading for Scorpio. All right, Scorpios. Let's see what we got. Don't forget to share. You never know who else that'll see this, and it may be able to help them as well. Well, what a fighting spirit you have. And you're in a rush over this too. So you are in this rushing energy over something, but I don't think you've got the info yet. Divinity. You're waiting on divine energy to play out for clarity. It smells like the masculines will be getting clarity. But you got to be pure of heart. Yeah, the omen. There's smells that are helping you to see an omen of a happening. Some of you are getting the gift of being able to smell the future. That is so funny. I never thought I would ever say that in a reading. I feel weird over saying that I smell the future. You know who it is because you recognize that smell. It may take you a minute though, but you know who it is. Strangeness. You're seeing the strange unfolding happening, and it could be, some of you, it's making you antsy, like, oh, is it true? Is it true? Is it true? You're not sure because it's been so long, and you just keep going over and over and over. Thank you so much for liking. All right. Fighting spirit. Some of you may be dealing with the Sagittarius, with the Sagittarius being so prominent in my eyes here with this, okay? There is something strange going on behind the scenes. Not an angel divinity. It is divine timing happening to reveal or something to be changed and having been done. Hello, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Swift message of info. This is general reading for our Scorpios here. Thank you so much. All right. It is a 50-50 gamble when it comes to a collaboration about building some sort of project. Some of you, it's against someone and you're not going to make it. Others of you, you keep hearing about this part, and you're like, I'm wondering where it's coming from. There is a collaboration either with Capricorn or Devil energy. This person is a Devil energy. All right. Yeah, you got a karmic water sign here when it comes to Hierophant and a fighting spirit. It could be this karmic water sign just really won't give up. And they're tied in with court or with an Aries. You got a karmic earth male sign here because karmic female water sign, karmic earth male. Good morning, good morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love. I appreciate y'all. We have Sun, the divinity. So this, for a lot of you, is about a child. Child in court. There's some information getting revealed. This could be very heart-wrenching. You do have a pure King of Swords, though, but there's something off about this King of Swords because it's relating to a house and passionate new beginning being upside down. This could be like some sort of court dealings going on. Oh, someone could end up with a divorce. This is a divorce. Ah, thank you for liking my tattoos. That's what's up. Yeah. Collaboration in this. Looks like this is between two karmics though. There's a wild card being played in the scenes. With this new passionate beginning being upside down, and I don't do upside down cards. Scorpio. Why is this a little bit confusing? Where's the strangeness? God's wrath. Wild card. Oh. Someone did some shit so bad. God's wrath is wild card. Or someone literally like, oh, someone literally like just gave up on the betrayal. This is the wild card about it. Someone literally gave up on this betrayal because of God's wrath. They saw it coming towards them and they were like, okay, nope, I'm good. See ya. That's what happened. It's like this person was fighting and fighting and fighting and then click. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm going this way. And then it starts to unfold real fast for the one in question but not in question. Like you're the victim type person and you are. You can't just be playing no games like that. Burdens and tribulations, basically. Like you are burdened by a lot of things that you really had no clue what the hell was going on behind the scenes, and you just knew this shit was weird. And some of you, it's about a job. Someone trying to steal a job from you, someone trying to steal job finances from you, and all this shit's getting revealed. There's trials and tribulations relating to a job opportunity. That would have led to a home, a house. It could have, but there's a reason why it was held back. I feel like that's like, majority of God's blessing. You're like, that's crazy. Cherry, yeah, a lot of moving forward, okay? There is moving forward. Yes, there is a lot of secrets behind the scenes because of this. But, like, it is moving forward. It's asking you to just pray into God's peace. Ask for God's peace. Because no matter how much we try to create peace in a despot, like, no matter how much I try to create peace within myself, and even try to lie with myself about all these new age freaking things, that's like eating an apple. It was like, yeah, the apple has a bunch of knowledge, but is it even constructing? So when it came to me praying and asking for God's peace to be within me, that's when I was really being able to hold in peace. Yes, I go through certain, spews here and there still. I'm not fucking perfect. Ain't no one gonna be perfect. Only God is. So that is what helps you with this whole karmic group of people just trying to fuck you over. And it gets revealed that, yeah, a large sum of money was all definitely involved in this. Some of you, it's like you're praying in gratitude because you're seeing exactly how many times these people try to kill you, okay? Not only did they try to steal money from you, they were trying to steal your child. They were trying to literally steal everything from you, and it looks like try to kill you off. That was the hidden plan. But it was covered in all of this, like trying to make you out to be this bad person, having all these karmic people trying to be involved, because the more people they tried to ruin your character with, the more that they were able to steal your stuff because of word of mouth when it came to people really trying to destroy what you built. Like you built something so grounded that it took a group of people to even destroy a quarter of it, and they weren't even able to destroy half. It may have felt like they were able to destroy about half of what you had going on, but in reality, they really didn't. I feel like your angels, God, and however it be, your higher divine team allowed certain things to get destroyed because it's going to be doubled tenfold for you. Didn't allow most of it because of the fact that it would have been detrimental on you. It would have showed that you were the one in question that was doing all wrong. But because you let God take care of it and didn't retaliate in a way of trying to get revenge or trying to fix it yourself, I feel like some of you just wasn't sure why you were backing away. You were confused as to why you weren't doing shit. Best believe that. You didn't understand why. You just felt rejected of being able to do freaking anything about it. And this starts to get revealed why. Because there were so many third parties being involved. If you were to have been involved, the third parties would have been able to successfully pen this on you. Now, with you out of the question and not really being able to do much of anything is why you were seen as innocent. You were proven, not just seen, you were proven and then seen as completely innocent because you were not able to enact some sort of self-defense or enact some sort of like justice of betrayal. Like you would have felt like it would have been all, justice. My cat is on my lap meowing at you. I think she's saying hello kitty. That's so cute. Cats really do love to say hi to me. That's awesome. Thank you for letting me know. All right. So you do have people that are more of pure energy coming in for you. I feel like they find out or this tower happens to them about being taken advantage of. So there were some people that were of pure of heart in your group, but they really thought the lies were true. Is what's going on. And then they're realizing and being shown how they were literally clarifying information upon someone else's word that wasn't even true to begin with. And this is why it's being found out. Because the facts behind it literally proves that you had nothing to do with it. And there was no possible way for you to have anything to do with it. So it literally backfired on everyone that said you had everything to do with it. Like, that's why you weren't allowed to have any hand, any play, any acknowledgement. If you even had an acknowledgement of some of this stuff, it would have pinned you to be the one to have to go to prison. But or stay in prison for some of you. But the fact that the real information was revealed, some of you are going to realize that it was God's protection putting you in imprisonment. And others of you're going to realize it was God's protection, the trials and tribulations you went through. Like even if some of you, it was like a homeless thing. Others of you, it was you were imprisoned, you were put in jail. And there's a huge world shift happening in this. Others of you, this is involving your child being put into jail over a house, over this stealing, large receipt of money, tied with some sort of air sign, fire sign, water sign, a karmic male earth sign. Like they were piled. There's a lot of stuff piled on this person. And I feel like you felt in your heart they were true and innocent. But at the same time, I felt like it made it hard for you to believe that because of the past. So you really didn't know what to think about it. And you are one of the ones that actually did give it to God and prayed about it and kept giving it to God because you really did not know what else to do. And somehow you are tied into it, but you stayed as much backed away from it as much as possible. But I felt like someone lied to you about something. It was a karmic water sign. Someone lied to you about something that made you have a play in it. And you could have been incarcerated over it, but then let go, because they found out that it was this person that manipulated you into it and not you actually knowing what's going on and having a play in this. They said the only reason that you even had a play because there was some sort of signature that had to happen because of you being a power of attorney. You were a power of attorney, so this person had to trick you and manipulate you to be able to get you to sign something. And that right there was entrapment, and they were able to prove that entrapment, which allowed you to be released. I'm saying this for a water female sign for sure, okay? Because they entrapped you, and you're not very happy about it, and you're telling the truth about everything now because of the fact that they literally used your signature to create a felony illegal action that could have landed you in prison for the rest of your life. And this is the part you are not happy about, because if you would have known the truth, you would have never did what this was. If you would have known what this really was, you would have never even thought about even being a part of this. But the reason why God had you be a part of it is because of the very factor, if you would have never signed it, it would have never been found out. It would have still gotten hidden. Someone would have forged it or this, that, and another. And there's something that would have been hidden. And that's why I feel like God wants you to know they used you just to have this proof and to not feel so bad about yourself over it, okay? Because I felt like you feel like so tricked, you feel dumb. And I feel like one of the biggest messages here for you, those of you that are very pure of heart Scorpios, because you take things so deep. Y'all are so deeply loving. I mean, I really feel like this message overall wants you to know that you are a pure of heart person, okay? And yeah, if you would have known, of course, you would have done differently. But God needed you. And so, of course, you're not going to know what the hell's happening and why you got up in this mixed up, and you were able to trust God through it. And that was proof of being able to trust something no matter how entrapped you get within something that is not healthy for you or that could hurt you or take your life away, okay? This strengthened your relationship with God's peace being within you and everything. Rovanos? What? I'm gonna have to look up that word. I don't think I've heard that. No, I don't think I have. Huh. I'll have to look that up. I'm like, now I'm curious. Rovanos. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. Look up how to spell it. I know that pain. Indeed. I'm gonna keep moving on with this reading because they'll have replays, and I'll keep a look on your comments. Options of trust, karmic, water sign, male, and manipulation, receiving gifts. Emperor and Taurus energy here. This could be an actual Taurus that has a lot of water in their chart, or this could really be a water sign. Okay. Rama novels. Romance novels. Rom-noms. Romance novels. Romnovs. It's Romanovs. Is it romance novel? Romance novels. I don't know what that means. I mean, this is speaking about a lot when it comes to a mom and a child. So it's very in depth of the heart for sure. There's a lot of hearts here. It's a lot of red. Only a lot of red. Oh, little kids. Okay. And then we have the wild card when it comes to God's wrath. That's what I'm thinking. Someone changed their mind. Someone found out something. And there could have been someone that was really going to do something out of acknowledgement, and they saw God's wrath and was just like, what? Fuck that. So it was a family that was killed and had acid poured on them so no one would recognize them. There were no parents, 3 sisters, and a brother named Nicholas. Oh. So that's what you're talking about. A whole, yeah, it's kind of what it feels like, except for I don't know that that kind of death happens. I pray not that kind of death happened. But there is a lot of people involved, and there was a lot of family death energy going on. Especially a lot of karmic energy here. You got a karmic air sign, female air sign, a karmic earth sign, a karmic water male sign, male earth sign, and a karmic female water sign. You got air, earth, water. The only karmic sign that I don't see here is fire. And it looks like the sun is the fire sign. And others of you, if it's a female, the female is the karmic, and one of the other ones that says it's a karmic is not a karmic. But you're the only one that's going to know that. And it's about this house and a huge, large seat of money. This looks like an inheritance. There is a Cancer energy here that is a male water sign. So I feel like one of the people involved is a Cancer. The other, there's a huge secret going on tied to work and job and a home and burdens of tribulations. But the sun getting revealed. See, this is 2 energies of a child. And the daughter didn't come out, so this is for sure a son. People think the daughter Maria escaped, but they found her body. Some hope she escaped, but some think the acid killed her before she could escape. Wow. That's wild. Dang. So this was recently? Dang. I mean, there's a wild card when it comes to God's wrath over there. Someone was saved from being killed. Legit. That's rough. It was hundreds of years ago. Okay, I was just like, hundreds of years ago. Okay, good. That morning is well over with. But dang, yeah, that shit can be rough. Crap like that can happen. That's why I know I was heavily protected. I'm definitely heavily protected. I know that for a fact. Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle this back up again, Scorpios, and we're going to see what else we get out of this. It could end up being a whole shift of scenarios, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, we're just gonna see. Yes, there is a message of concern coming in. Some of you, it has to deal with a karmic and dodging a bullet. That's what I was wondering about. Someone ending up in freaking prison because of forgery, like a distressing communication behind the scenes. Healing and God's peace, daughter energy, karmic, water sign, blessings. Pray and gratitude when it comes to commitment. And the Hierophant, which is like court energy here. And then we have the Empress. Celebrating, rebuilding project energy. Options of trust. About a betrayal, confusing decision. Yes, Hermit, Virgo. Understanding change of direction and conflict, and a message of concern from Earth, a pure of heart Earth female sign, and a karmic air sign when it comes to judgment and walking away from conflict, emotional fulfillment. But there is also a pure of heart air, male air sign as well, about some sort of death, to a pure of heart fire, plotting betrayal, with a karmic water sign female. Recently, technology discovered that it was the family, but back then they didn't have the technology. So if you were killed back then, people may have said you were a different person. Yeah, wow. Or that you were in Egypt, or that your body was somewhere else. Damn. Damn. Moving towards options and trusting decisions of opportunities, let God lead. Don't over worry yourself while you're waiting in this hangman energy, but the hangman came in upside down. So yeah, look at this. Larger seed of money of his son, family, death, house, rejection, pure of heart, king of earth, held back, shown up soon, equal emotional decision, burdens of trials and tribulations when it comes to a karmic earth sign, dodging a bullet, flow through stillness of knowing, daughter energy, renewal, rebuilding, dying, watching and trusting, this pure of action, male water sign with creating a tower, about lies, behavior, and about lies and sneaky behavior. Taking advantage of prayer granted when it comes to a karmic female earth sign, Swiss message of a difficult decision and commitment and moving forward. And it looks like something about a house, home. A lot of people are going to be moving or getting a new home. Overindulgence and watching a decision unfold, or a Gemini involved. Juggling devil energy, manipulating devil energy. Secretly, Pisces, this could be someone's child, and or this is pray and gratitude often, release from trap or jail. Or there's someone released from jail tied to a Pisces. Pisces probably was released from jail. Or there's someone involving a Pisces and someone being released from jail. Or being released from entrapment. Difficult decision about commitment and moving on to better things. Tied with a karmic air sign. With the Empress and a rare union of love being manifested. Alright, Scorpio. What is the divinity energy again? Manifestation, rare union of love is divine timing. Sagittarius energy is what I want to see this. Release from trap and from jail relating to a karmic earth sign. Female karmic earth sign. And clarity. What is this clarity about? A message of joy in a different direction. Conflict of past pains returning. Someone not wanting, someone yelling no about a message of joy, moving into calmer waters, someone else moving into calmer waters. Temperance, Sagittarius. See, this has got to be a Sagittarius involved, and or a Capricorn, but there's someone that was addicted to lies, being to a bunch of lying and manipulation, and all these lies are being revealed, and in mental torment about watching it unfold because of a stolen inheritance. Damn, this karmic earth sign female ain't gonna get away with much. Emperor Taurus, it really could be a Taurus. And then there is a pure of heart fire sign that is like, there could be a hell of a fight happening in a home. Really bad fight happening in a home. And whoever this person is third party involved with, because this fire sign is actually pure of heart and pure of actions. It's this earth sign that isn't. In constructive work growth, this person's probably going to have to pay out because they were stealing work from someone, or stealing from work. Heartbreaking change when it comes to a house and abundant blessings, holding back. Someone had third party energy. Some of them were involved with a air sign, a male air sign. Dude in that male air sign came out. But it looks like this male air sign was manipulated into this. Others of you, there's 2 male air signs. One of them that was doing the manipulating and knew about this. And then another one that was actually helping for these lies to be revealed. They possibly were working with a Capricorn and moved on working for and with someone else to reveal said lies, because without this person's actions and options of trust and revealing betrayal, this would have been gone unnoticed. And there was a lot of deaths involved, is what it looks like. God's wrath, Sun in Leo. God's wrath being revealed. Distress in communication about plotting betrayal. Damn, man, someone's plotting some hello shit on a Leo. Bad shit on a Leo. Oh, I ask for God's protection on whoever it is that's pure of heart with this when it comes to distress in communication and plotting a betrayal. In Jesus' name, amen. Please be with our pure of heart and anointed people. Help them to be able to get through these trials and stress and conflict of pain. Thank you. I pray in Jesus' name, amen. I mean, God's wrath is heavy in this because of some sort of stolen inheritance, but pray it away. Pray it away. Because dark night change. There's some things that just pray it away and focus on. I feel like a restructure of entertainment. Whatever it is you used to do is not, behind the scenes, and let God lead. Whatever you used to do is not as filling anymore, okay? And it's this delay, I will call it, this delay is helping you to restructure yourself before you have your money and use your money inwardly to self-sabotage yourself. So this is why you're in hermit world in constructing growth within. If you didn't have money, what would you like to do? I mean, if you did have money, what would you like to do? And you didn't have to rely on an income. What would you just like naturally to do? And that's not just causes stress like you like it, but it causes so much crazy stress. It's like it's not even worth doing, and it's not even pain and satisfaction. However, it pays in satisfaction, whether that be money, time, community, running thin. things running thin, let God be God. You're dodging a bullet, keep going, because there's some secrets behind the scenes. It's divinely timed, and everything will come into clarity. Flow through the strangeness of everything, because something right now is very strange that, like, you want to know why it's like this and what this is even happening, and it's not, shouldn't be like this, and there's something about it that's extremely strange, and it wants you to nurture through, you see how this, it wants you to nurture through this strangeness. Like, even though it's strange, it's a family. It's a mom and her cubs. So, like, you know, it's, even though it's strange and weird, it wants you to just flow in it with love. Like compassion, like with playfulness, like a cat, okay? Through, before, clarity. This is divinely enacted to happen. Fighting, some of you, I feel like you're coming out of this fighting spirit. Others of you, you're about to enter into it, and you're about to enter into some messed up stuff, because you got a karmic earth male, and you got a karmic also female with a pure of heart queen of swords, and this family death here. An emperor energy, Taurus, and a home, and wild card when it comes to justice and betrayal and showing up soon. Yes, a fire sign tied to work opportunity. Female pure of heart fire sign, okay? Scorpio, there's a female pure of heart fire sign that's helpful. And others of you, this is a burden of betrayals, or you probably thought this fire sign was pure of heart, and you ended up finding out they weren't, and that could be the person that ended up with God's wrath, and it was meant for you to see that that's exactly what it was, and what changed everything for you. You were going from one direction to oh, hell no, and you went the other direction. Whatever it is you were about to back up was about to slam you into God's wrath just as much as the rest of them. The fact that you took acknowledgement and you took heed to whatever messages you were getting from your God, and the fact you went and decided to listen, because that was your trial. That was your trial before tribulation. Are you going to listen? Or are you just going to keep doing some fucked ass shit and not even give a fuck? You know? So I feel this person went from karmic to, oh, I am so not a karmic no more. I don't even want anything to do with this anymore. I don't even want to be near this. I want to just go live in my own peaceful life with God's peace. That's exactly what this Scorpio does. Because this Scorpio realizes they're putting way too much of their time and effort into something that just stresses them the hell out all the time. And for what? For it to keep getting constantly, like, stressing you out because of what's going on, stressing you out because of, like, seeing what's going on, and could have potentially been an accomplice because you were there and because you saw it and did nothing about it. That's why someone's getting judgment. And if you don't open your mouth, you could potentially end up with hell on your shoulders, and you will have to walk through it the rest of this lifetime. You will not get the glory of God just killing you off. You will get the wrath of keeping going in karmic betrayal energy. Running thin. Let God be God. Let go. Let go. Emotional upgrade and let go. Someone has to tell the truth. And if you don't, you're going to get the wrath just as bad, if not worse, is what I'm feeling a relay to have to say. Yeah, I think that's it. So now we're going to shuffle. And Scorpios, you're going to get your guidance energies here. We're going to shuffle these. Alright, what, dear God, Jesus, what guidance energies do you have for our Scorpio collective? Please help us and lead us in the best possible direction that you have laid out for us, because we all know it's better than anything we could have ever imagined now. Vulnerability, time, and magic, and space. That's what I thought. You do. You do take it. You take that space. I feel like that's the best decision you could do with what's going on. Okay. Like, you went, oh, that's what's happening. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you, Unicorn. We're going to watch this play out, and I'm going to take that next turn. All right. 13. You got the number 13. Oh, such Scorpion energy in here. Holo Scorpion energy. Vulnerability. It is not a flower. You nurture this motherly, this pure of heart motherly energy because you literally, like, something reconstructed your sight about someone. Like, this, you didn't see this person as this type of person, like very pure, vulnerable, like a flower, delicate, understanding in time, layouts, understanding in community, understanding in communication, and understanding in cycles, lessons, learning. I mean, you did not have any clue this person was like this. And then it's like you sit back because it's like God initiates you to go look for the truth and to go look at what's actually going on than to sit here and believe a bunch of other people's mouths. I mean, I feel like you kind of were, you could have played stupid on a unconscious level, but then once you could not play stupid anymore, God's like, okay, now we must look at this, right? You sit back and look at what's actually happening, or else you're going to be involved, Miss Lady. And you will hurt just as much as you're watching the other ones hurt. Because you become accomplished with knowledge at this point, and God's warning you. Now you have knowledge. What is your decision now? Yeah, that's what I thought. You're gonna ride this little horsey unicorn off a different distance, to a different direction. You're going, you ain't taking me down with you. I don't think so. Scorpios do not allow that unless, like, a Scorpio is warned of it. But a Scorpio, if a Scorpio is not warned of something like this, a Scorpio will throw anyone under a bus. Just because they don't want to go through that energy of karma or God's wrath for someone else's actions. It is not warrant for you to go through. And you know this. But apparently, whatever, they had their chance. They had their choice. Just as much as you had your choice, they had their choice too. So trying to buddy up with a choice you know that was made wrong can destroy yours. Okay? And I feel like that's an extreme warning. Now let's move forward into your guidance. 13. Wow, I flipped right to it. You arrive in a spring meadow. with color bursting forth from the ground. But look more closely at this tiny, shi- shivering blossom, for it is no small feat. It is a miracle of rejuvenation and a new life, though delicate and vulnerable, opening its petals one by one to see the sun, gaze upon the face of the magical unicorn flower. A rare blossom indeed. Imagine you are a tiny bee visiting the unicorn flower, pollinating and rejuvenate. The entire world depends on you. Though small and vulnerable, feel the power that lies within. There is strength in vulnerability. There is great power in the smallest of things. Enjoy the beauty and grace of small flowers in the wilderness. If it is wintertime, head to the local florist or nursery. Enjoy the stunning yet fragile balance of color, shape, and scent. The same power lies within you, oh dear one. 16. Time. Not a clock, but yet it is time. Time, ticking on. The powerful force that leads from sunrise till dawn. Some stare at the hands of the clock and say, I can't wait to be done. Others say time flies. It always seems shorter when you're having fun, but regardless of it bringing smiles or frowns, here we witness real power as its hands spin round. It is a constant, the great wheel, the great beginning and stop. And in this moment of appreciation appears the great unicorn clock. There is magic in every second. Set a timer for 5 minutes, then sit for that time. Be in the moment, experience it, feel the presence of time as a great constant, the only true meaning of our existence. It is in this moment that the unicorn clock will appear. Open your heart in wonder and appreciation. I am a time traveler, brave and strong. I appreciate my time with the world. Have you ever really stopped to listen to the ticking of a clock? Slow down for a while and really listen. You may not have a clock that ticks in your home, but in this moment of silence, you'll hear other noises that you might have ignored. The dripping of a faucet, the rattling of a shutter, the chirping of a bird. Enjoy the rhythm and presence of time, contemplating this great mystery. Not a fairy, magic. Number 26. Excuse me. Fairies are real. You encounter one along your path, so tiny, so thrilling. Dance in her dance. There is a miracle in this. The tiny face speaks, because magic only exists if you truly believe. Suddenly the face takes on a new form, fueled by pure magic. The fairy unicorn. Mystery upon mystery, magic within magic. You open your heart and reach out to grab it. Sit with the fairy unicorn as she tells you a tale of a time when the light of magic prevailed in this world. What does she say about the power of belief and trust during her tale? I believe in fairies. I believe in magic. My world is full of wonder. Dance with the fairies. Have your own little dance party. Play magical music and allow whimsy to take hold. Magic lies in you if you just open your heart and believe. Ending, not a leaf. The seasons change along your journey. The full accumulation of summer comes to an end. The trees shed their beautiful glories, and a wild blaze of color ensues. A promise, a wish, a hope. This is not the end. It is a transition to be reborn again. And each leaf is a promise. Each color provides a view. The end is the beginning of something new. And in this realization, the leaves do stir, whipping wildly in the wind. The leaf unicorn is unfurled. Travel alongside the leaf unicorn in the wind. as the chilly autumn air whisks you along the path in a flurry of activity and color and sound. Crunch through the leaves, shiver in the gust, enjoy the color, change is life. Transition is a must. The end is the beginning. I transition with ease, beauty, and grace. No matter what the season, take time to appreciate the great changes all around us in the leaves, in the seasons, in the time, in our hearts. Journal about your change of season or meditate or write poetry. Change is the mother of new birth and a new dawn. Transition on. I like the fact that these rhyme. A lot of this rhymes. Okay, you also got space, so let's do space. Space, not a planet. The planets align and the stars shine. The sun beams its light, the galaxy turns, the solar system makes its journey round and round in a flurry of sound and sight. Look up at night. What do you see? Is it a vast of blackness and empty space, or is it a playground with room for infinite dreams? The possibilities are boundless, and the infinity of the conscious universe astounds. In that space of wonder, the planetary unicorn is found. Look up into the sky at night and open your heart. See yourself journey from the earth to the sun, to the solar system, to the galaxy, to the greater cosmos, and beyond. All this lies in you. The planetary unicorn appears and speaks. Listen closely. I am wide open like a galaxy, as vast as endless space. I found my place. Stargazing in a wonderful activity to open the mind to the vast possibilities of space. Lay down in the grass and look up. Feel the infinite possibilities all around you. There you go. Yay. All done. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You never know who else that'll see this and be able to help them as well. I do personal readings. My personal readings are $1 a minute right now, and you do get a personal link sent to you that you can watch as many times as you want. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and if you would like a personal reading, don't forget to message me, or you can email me, oracleunicorn13@gmail.com. Have a wonderful day. Bye.